It's 13 minutes away from 9. Breakfast on a Tuesday morning. He has been entertaining us on stage and screen for more than 43 years. In fact, his music was part of my seduction ritual in the late 70s. So I have a lot to thank Meat Loaf for. He's in New Zealand to promote his new album, Hang Cool TeddyBear, and he joins us now. Meat Loaf, good morning.
It was part of my seduction process as well, let me tell you.
I think you probably had more success than I did.
Maybe, but you know why you get into rock and roll, you know. Free beer and women.
Yeah.
That's it.
And although we shouldn't talk about it, drugs as well, I suppose. I mean, that was
well, no,
time,
the women are much better than drugs.
Yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth, and Jerry Rafferty's Baker Street. I had a lot of success with those two songs.
You did?
I did.
Did you play them back to back? And
yes, I did. In my old Holden, I played them back to back. Which one was first,
Jerry Rafferty?
No, you were first.
I was first.
And then I sort of...
Oh, I got it. You set him up with me,
yeah.
and then just let that saxophone take over.
Yeah.
And you just got to get, come on, baby.
It was a winning combination.
It was a winning combination. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, yeah.
When I get home, my wife, I'll go, honey, I got something for us. I'm going to play a little Took the Words, and then we're going to hear Jerry Rafferty.
Yeah. And what you should do is give Jerry a ring too and advise him to play your song, and it could be a hit all round. It's a long time, 43 years. I mean, it's a huge time. People
will look at you and say,
well, I was going to say, people will look at you and say, how can you have been in the music business for that long?
I started professionally. I mean, because I was doing college acting and high school acting, and but professionally, first gig was in Huntington Beach, California, 43 years ago.
Wow, that is
opening
amazing.
to Them, which was a band that Van Morrison was in, and they had the hit song Gloria.
Which we all know.
We do. Let's sing it together. Ready, Pippa? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'm glad you said Pippa. I'm glad you said Pippa. It has been a stunning career. But you were a reluctant star, weren't you?
Oh, I still am. I really am not about. I have a problem. I'm going to get on a soapbox, because now what you hear all the time from young singers and different people is they say, "What do you want to do?" I want to be famous.
I want to be rich and famous.
I want to rich. Yeah. Well, that doesn't come with what they're doing. Rich will never come. I just want to be famous, and anybody will do anything. And Andy Warhol was wrong about 15 minutes. He was 10 minutes off. It's really 5 minutes now. So, no, that's the problem I'm having. Because I guarantee you, if you were to ask Jimi Hendrix or Joplin or Daltrey or the Beatles or any of them, it wasn't about they wanted to be famous. It was about what their art was, what their music was, and that's the whole thing. And now it's all about being famous, and there's no foundation, there's no anything.
So what was your art about? What was the line you were trying to get across?
Well,
was there a message there?
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast. No. You know what? The message is always, and really seriously, it's about the truth. I mean, it's like when you do your show every morning. It's like you seek the truth inside the moment. And some days you get it and some days you don't, but that's what you strive for. You strive for that truth of that moment.
You're saying sort of 5 minutes of fame, and for most of them, they're lucky to get 5 minutes of fame. Bat Out of Hell, the trilogy, 9 years in the charts, 40 million copies sold, still selling 200,000 copies a year. What is it?
Well, I want to get paid for that. So if that's true, I really want to get the money
Apparently
for that.
That is true. So why for you was it not just 5 minutes of fame? How were you able to break through and endure?
Well, because I don't go, it's like you hear, my favorite thing that I hear all the time is like, you hear the celebrities complain about like Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills. It's like they go to Mr. Chow's and then they come out and the paparazzi's there and they're going, no. Well, there's a lot of good Chinese restaurants in L.A. that aren't Mr. Chow's, that there's no paparazzi there at all, believe it or not.
So why don't they go there?
It's like, well, come on, give me a break, people. If you don't want to go, there's a lot of places to go that there's no cameras, and so they go there on purpose and then they complain about it.
I have to take advantage of the fact that I have a member of the Academy sitting next to me. You voted for Avatar Best Picture?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to tell you that, though.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Have you broken some sort of secret code?
I didn't tell you, did I?
Are your people alarmed?
Yes, they're alarmed. Look at them.
Actually, they do look alarmed.
Look at the alarm, yes.
Yeah.
They're alarmed.
How is it possible that Avatar didn't win?
I have no idea, because that was pure genius. I mean, the guy spent 12 years working on something, and it was pure genius. And I've read Hurt Locker was a nice little film. The guy was a cowboy. I mean, it's like not many people, because I am an Academy member who will sit down and watch every movie they send me, even though other people want. And I said in the car, you know, we need to start voting earlier before the Golden Globes and before some of the other awards, because I think that has too much. People get lazy.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem with the entertainment industry. People get lazy, the artists. So now then we're dealing with they get lazy. They go, well, you know, everybody said Jeff Bridges, and he was. So we're not talking about Jeff Bridges, but they go, well, everybody said that was really good, so I don't have time to watch. Okay, let's go that way. Yeah.
That's a tragedy. I want to show you something. Have a look here. This is a live camera shot from Hamilton now, and it's going to happen any minute now. This happens in live television. There. Do you recognise who that is?
Yeah, that's Richard O'Brien in the Rocky Horror Show.
Absolutely. That statue was put up to commemorate him on the very site of the theatre where he used to go when he dreamt dreams. Live shot of the statue there. What has Richard O'Brien done for your career, do you think?
Oh, my Lord. I mean, you listen. Rocky Horror Show. First of all, we go past Richard. In 1974, when on the third show, I went on stage. Did Eddie and Dr. Scott, and I rolled on stage as Dr. Scott, and Tim Curry turned around and he delivered the line, "Frankenfurter, we meet at last," completely different than he had the other three nights. And I kind of remember just looking at him going, what am I going to do now? And I realized that acting wasn't about standing outside looking at yourself and repeating everything. It was about being in the moment, and Tim Curry taught me that. And then Richard O'Brien, when I finally, well, you know, I walked out of it initially. They hired me to do it, and in the rehearsals, they didn't give us a script. Back in the old days, you just worked. Yeah. And so I didn't know what script was. We were just singing these very weird songs. And all of a sudden, Tim Curry came in on the day. Tim Curry, the star's coming in, and he comes bursting through the back doors of this little theater wearing this leather jacket with these fishnet stockings. And I've only been out of Texas about 6 years at that point. I'm going, oh, no, I ain't no way I'm going to stay around here. I'm gone. Ain't no. And I got up and walked out, and they chased me down the street and goes, you got to understand that pretty soon I'm in fishnet stockings.
You're in fishnet stockings. So, Meat Loaf, that is a very long answer. I wasn't expecting the answer to be that long. It was a very entertaining answer, though. Just ahead, we are back with more Meat Loaf. All right, what you're looking at there in the background is the cover of the new Meat Loaf album, Hang Cool TeddyBear, which is available in shops April 19th.
That's what they just said.
Yeah, they just told me that. You asked me, and I looked at you with a really dumb expression, like, I don't know. How would I know? That's only why I'm here. You're travelling around the world.
We are.
Giving people an opportunity to listen to it. That is very hands-on.
Yeah, I call myself a pioneer because the music industry, like we said, has kind of gone a little askew. And so I'm going around the world with private invitation listenings, and I sit with them. And I tell them the whole story, because the story is based on a soldier who is dying, whose life doesn't flash backwards, it flashes forward, written by a screenwriter friend of mine in L.A. called Killian Kerwin. This album is produced by Rob Cavallo, and I call him the greatest producer in the world because his ego doesn't get involved. He allows the artist to speak
You
completely.
don't like the music industry, really, do you?
Well, I don't like it for this reason. You get too many artists who they have no foundation, and what happens is some A&R guy throws 5 producers 10 songs, and they go in and they cut them and they go sing them and they come out and they win an award and they think they're great. There's nothing there.
All right, brilliant. Meat Loaf, it's been a pleasure meeting you. We could talk for so much longer.
We could. In fact, I'm staying and we're just going to keep talking.
We're just going to chat on.
If you think I'm leaving, you're out of your mind.
No, I hope you don't.
April 19, Hang Cool TeddyBear.
Yep, and it is.
Put it in the diary.
It's, according to Meat Loaf, his best work yet. You're most proud of it.
It's not only that, I've got some reviews that have said that so
Fantastic.
far. So we got...
Fantastic. All right, we have got to go. Enjoy Paradise today, won't you? We'll catch you back tomorrow morning from 6:30.
Take care.